Friends, today I spoke on News 9 regarding fight between two taxi drivers at Bangalore Kempegowda airport, and also about Namaz being performed there previously. We had a nice debate on what are the reasons, what are the security checks that a very sensitive area like Bangalore airport has to have, and standard operating procedures that the CISF or Karnataka police and the cab agencies like Ola, all these guys have to put in place. Kindly have a look at it.
Thank you for doing this show. At least now, people will understand who is responsible for the security of the airport. When the Namaz thing happened, everyone started blaming the Karnataka government. While the exact security of airport is the duty of CISF. As you rightly said, who is going to check all the cars and all? No, so that no weapons come in. It is the CISF. You please check. I have gone to airport. You have also gone to airport. Just before you enter the airport, they will ask you to stop. A gun throttling CISF Jawan will come. Open your dicky. Oh, ye dekhta hai. So it is the job of the CISF. That doesn't mean Karnataka police will not be there. They also have a responsibility. But putting the responsibility only on the state government into this incident. This incident happened just because there was a skirmish between two sets of drivers. They beat them, and this guy went after them. So this has nothing to do with other things. It is an inter-gang rivalry which is at place. We have to, I have to tell that CISF Jawans did a wonderful job. But coming back to, the Namaz one, you need to understand that when I checked it up, they said that to do the prayer, there is a hall inside the airport. But these people were outside. So the security agencies there, whether it was the CISF or not, they should have seen there. If they are doing something, they should have gone and told them, please don't do it. As simple as that. Instead of making it happen and making a big issue after that, you can stop them. Always prevention is better than cure. So if there was something of that sort which is happening, and we cannot, compare that Namaz one to this one. This is a very, it's a rowdy element sort of a thing where a weapon was brought. There they are doing their prayer. So mixing both the things, I don't agree to that. Bangalore is a very highly sensitive airport. I think there should be some checks and balances, like Sanjay Saji said, that all the drivers, there are nearly 1,000 to 1,500 drivers. Or maybe 2,000 cabs go in and go out every day. And as you know, these cab owner drivers, there are some nefarious guys also within. So a proper check has to happen so that rowdy elements don't come in. Now we have to see how come that a dragger or a sickle came inside the airport. That is there nearly thousands of people will be there. Any untoward incident can happen. VIPs will be there.
Sathya Prakash ji, I'll coming to you because you are a representative of the government in power. What is going to be done? Because you and I, now we are discussing it and people who watch this show can understand. But they will not understand a breach ever. A breach is not understood. No.
What steps we can take is right now, we have to check who are the drivers where, the skirmish happened, before. Now we have to check with which agency they are, whether they are with KSTTC, whether they are with Ola, whether they are with, and we have to report them back, telling that how can you have such guys, who are having sickles in their car, who are fighting in a very sensitive area to be ferrying passengers at nights, at evenings, lonely women will be there. That is what, now the state police should act very tough on these agencies. There should be a thorough, check, and those are the things that we can put in place. Second thing is, since it is a central industry sort of a thing, the airport, only the CISF can do. Only if CISF tells that, okay, the state police, you also come and help us, we can do something. Otherwise, our role is very limited. If you would have gone to an airport, how many state police will you see there? Even if you are there, they will not be in uniform. And in Rania Rao's case, it is few from the protocol or some other agencies who have done that job. Just because a police officer wants to escort someone away out of the airport, that doesn't mean the customs officers who are sitting there, who belong to the central agency, can leave them just like that. So what if it is Rania Rao? So what if she's a daughter of an IPS officer? They had no business to let her out without checking. As simple as that. Very simple. So
collusion.
It is totally, yeah. See,
there was collusion.
Maybe cabs like Ola, all these guys, they have to make sure that the car is sanitized. There should not be elements like this, a knife, a sickle inside the car, except other like a stepney and other things. No, nothing should be carried by the driver. That's the SOP should be well defined, and make sure that every car, every taxi follows it. Is all I can say. These are the safety measures which we can ask these operators to put in the interest of the customers. Is all.
The South Indian has not brought religion, has not shrieked about who these people are and all that. Because we believe, both of Mr. Sohail and Sathya Prakash, all of you will agree that our channel believes first in the people of this country. And religion does not matter. Your gender does not matter. Your economic status does not matter. What matters are the people. And I think both of you today showed us ways in which this can be solved. Every problem has a solution.